15 Strangest Beaches in the World. Number 15. Pink Sands Beach. You might have came across beautiful fine white sands before in your life, or maybe even black sands. But what about pink sands? This beach is located on Harbor Island in the Bahamas. This makes for an extremely romantic getaway that your girlfriend will be fond of. In fact, many honeymooners choose to stay at this beach for its unique sands. The tiny sand is actually made up of tiny shells of microscopic marine invertebrates, but don't tell her that. There are a few other pink sand beaches in the world, like on the island of Crete, but this one is certainly one of the most beautiful and popular to go to. Number 14. Glass Beach. Who knew pollution could be so beautiful, right? The strange beach found near Fort Bragg, California, has an unreal look due to shards of glass that made its way into the ocean. You most likely won't gash your foot open, however. The shards are smooth from spending so much time in the ocean. This was created from dumping garbage into an area near the coastline. Many different things such as cars, batteries, and of course glass bottles were dumped just north of here between 1906 and 1967. This is another common hotspot for tourists, but it would probably be best if this place never existed in the first place. Number 13. Hidden Beach. This place might be a little hard to find considering it gets the nickname as Hidden Beach. If somehow you're able to get onto the Marianas Islands in Mexico, you could come across a sandy beach with bright turquoise waters, so it could be worth the hunt. What makes this place unique is the fact that the Mexican government actually uses this spot as a test site for dropping powerful bombs. Luckily, they don't do it anymore because there's people that swim here. A bomb broke off a huge chunk of land that stretched over the beach, making it one of a kind. Number 12. The Giant Causeway. Unlike our other ones so far, this might not be the best beach to catch some rays on. Located in Northern Ireland, the Giant Causeway is an area of 400,000 interlocking basalt columns that create step-like patterns. In 1986, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a nature reserve of Northern Ireland. In Gaelic mythology, this causeway was built by a giant that was challenged to a fight by a Scottish giant, and this is where the two giants would meet so they can battle it off. Number 11. Punaluu Beach, Hawaii. Many of us dream of visiting Hawaii's beautiful beaches at some point in our lives, and the beautiful black sand beaches of Punaluu should not be overlooked. This is located on the main island on the southern side near the Cow Forest. Since Hawaii is formed from volcanic eruptions, it makes sense that they would have black sands. This is created when lava flows directly into the ocean and cools down rapidly. Just watch out for the giant tortoises that call this place home. They're known to get quite territorial. Number 10. Australia Shell Beach. You'll have absolutely no problem finding seashells at this place. On the remote west side of Australia, you'll come across the unique shell beach located in the Shark Bay World Heritage Area. This place is made of trillions of tiny Hamelin cockle shells. The little mollusks are no longer living in the shells, but they left them there so you can enjoy this cool beach. It's actually only one of two beaches entirely made of shells. Due to the high levels of salt at this beach, the cockle has virtually no predators and were able to flourish in this area. If you manage to dig beneath 30 feet of shells, you'd run into what's known as coquina, which is a type of limestone formed from them. Number 9. Boulders Beach, South Africa. Have you ever wanted to go to a warm beach full of penguins? A beach in South Africa is made up of two inlets between granite boulders in the False Bay like you see in this photo. It's actually a getaway for both humans and 3,000 penguins. Located just south of Cape Town, South Africa, visitors come here year-round to take advantage of the wooden walkways in order to not disturb the creatures. The penguins are quite smelly though, so you don't want to get too close. Number 8. Homigot, South Korea. Homigot is a popular destination for locals, and with the help of human intervention, they managed to make this beach quite strange. Since this is the easternmost point in South Korea, the sun strikes this location first. Korean artists got to work and decided to come up with this creepy statue to put in the ocean. Titled Sunrise at the Hands of Harmony, this piece of art just made the beach a tad bit more unsettling. Number 7. Hot Water Beach, New Zealand. If you come to this beach on the North Island, east of Auckland, you'd probably begin to wonder why so many people are digging holes in the ground to sit in. Seems a little bit childish. Underground water can reach a temperature of 147 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just right for a nice bath. The best time normally to enjoy the hot springs is when the tide is low. Each little pool you make will eventually get washed away, but don't worry. If you come back again, you can make a new one. Number 6. Papakolea Beach, Hawaii. So we've seen pink and black sand beaches, but what about green? Yes, it does actually exist, and it's located on Hawaii's Big Island, just a quick drive south of the Black Sands Beach. What might seem like grass or algae at first is actually the green color deriving from high amounts of olivine crystals that come from eroded lava flow. This is one of the truly magical beaches in Hawaii, and it requires a little bit of a hike in order to get here, but it certainly seems worth it. How many other chances do you get to see a green beach? Number 5. Mudhdoo Beach, St. Martin. If you're afraid of airplanes and don't like loud noises, this might not be the place for you. However, it is one of the more unique settings due to the fact that airplanes are flying about 50 feet over your head. Its location is literally steps away from Princess Juliana Airport. While it does sort of seem cool, there was one woman who got injured by a jet blast, and there have been warnings posted to beachgoers here. The jet blast also sends whirlpools of sand across the beach. Not the best place for a honeymoon, but unique nonetheless. Number 4. Anjuna Beach, India. No, these aren't large people in bikinis, they're actually cows on the beach. In Goa, Western India, cows are welcome to come lay beachside next to people, and it's considered to be a sacred beach. Don't dare plan on enjoying a hamburger on the beach next to these cows. They are considered to be holy beings, and they probably won't take kindly to you eating their gods over there. This certainly seems to be like the place PETA activists would enjoy coming to. Number 3. Big Major Cay Bahamas. Pigs might not be able to fly, but here at this beach in the Bahamas, they can certainly swim. This remote island in the Caribbean is home to pigs who roam the beaches and soak up the tropical sun. The waters here stay warm at 24 degrees Celsius, and it's still a mystery on how the pigs actually got here. Some claim that sailors dropped off the pigs and planned on coming back here later to eat them, but never did. People come by on their yachts and make sure to feed them. They enjoy taking a swim at this unique beach. Number 2. Red Sand Beach, Galapagos Islands. On Mudhdoo Island, just west of Ecuador, it's home to a diverse wildlife that attracts many biologists. It's home to flamingos, pelicans, Galapagos turtles, sea lions, and don't forget about the Red Sands Beach. The color of sand here is a much darker red than the pink sand we saw in the Bahamas. It almost looks like a large amount of blood has washed up on the shore. Rest assured, it's only from large amounts of iron in the volcanic matter that's deposited here. Number 1. Mudhdoo Island, Maldives. Our most bizarre beach on this list is definitely the one that actually glows in the dark. It's located in the Maldives, tucked away in the Indian Ocean. The organisms that create these lights are from ostracod crustaceans. A natural chemical reaction happens when this microorganism is disturbed by oxygen. In this photo, you see thousands of specks of glowing blue light lighting up the ocean. Simply remarkable. Any suggestions on future videos? Leave us your idea in the comments section, and maybe we'll feature it in an upcoming video.